Hey guys, Dan Blewett here, and today we're going to go over how to evenly distribute your weight in the best way possible to get the fastest speed to home plate, as well as the best weight shift and keep your velocity up and all that different stuff. Before we get going, I just want to encourage you to subscribe. So I put out a couple new videos each week, so when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're going to get notified right away and you'll be right up to speed. So today, a couple things. Number one, you want to find a pretty comfortable wide kind of preset position like this one. So what I'm doing is I'm just straddling the rubber, my feet are wide, and then my setup personally was I would always put my foot on the rubber, I would get a little wider, and then this gave me enough room to then shorten back up all in one motion into my set position. So whatever little routine it is for you that you have, and I would highly suggest you trying mine because mine's very simple, you just want to be able to repeat it very easily. So and I do strongly encourage you to widen up when you get your sign so that you can then shorten up all one motion. That's going to make it the easiest thing to do. So a couple of things that I believe in personally. Number one, when you come set, I think your feet should be shoulder width apart, and I believe this because when you have your feet shoulder width apart, you can knock your weight back a little bit, so you're still loading your backside, you're loading your back hip, you're getting your hip forward uphill without sacrificing too much of your weight shift. So if my feet are too close, I have to start evenly distributing my weight here, and then what often happens is I rush down the mound, or I start to get downhill shoulders, and I don't get to, again, load my back hip and sort of go uphill. So shoulder width gives you some space to go back to front, which you can still do in a really fast, controlled manner. Number two, the weight distribution that I recommend is about 55-45. So if you're standing just like I am, about shoulder width, and your weight's even, like both of my kneecaps are straight, I'm just going to shift the minimum amount of weight into my back leg to make it bend, and that's all I really need. So I'm not leaning over, I'm not getting shorter, I'm just putting a little bit of bend on my back leg. So now this leg is pretty much preset with weight, and I can just sort of knock and go without giving the runner any other tells. Because if my feet are 50-50, I have to shift weight into it before I go home. And good runners will see, they'll see this leg start to bend as you start to go. I've corroborated this with some of my previous teammates and opponents who've said that it was tough stealing off me because they didn't see anything from my back leg, and sometimes they could read guys as they see them start to take weight and then go to the plate. So if you come set with just a little bit of bend here, and I recommend your knee slightly inside your toe, now I'm preset, I can lift up just like I'm a hitter and feel comfortable before I shift my weight to the plate. So if we go through our checklist, I'm in my preset position, I step on the rubber, I widen up, and then this is up to you. You just got to get comfortable repeating this over and over, because I could do this in my sleep. Obviously this is not a skillful movement, but I always came set in the exact same spot because I'd done it so many times. My leg, everything is ready to go, and now I don't have to worry about anything else. I'm not uncomfortable, I'm in the same exact spot. And anytime I was off by a little bit, say there was like a hump in the mound, or this foot was in the wrong spot or whatever, I would feel like, oh, I'm off, like this doesn't feel good, and then I'm thinking about my body instead of thinking of executing my pitch. So again, step on, widen up, I'm set all in motion, knock, and go. And that's pretty much it. But I really recommend a little bit of weight in your back leg, not enough to make you shorter, not enough to make you lean, just enough to load your back leg up so you don't have to shift that weight after that. All right, so that's it for today. Just a couple quick tips about how to prepare yourself in the stretch position.